Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We'll continue doing this section 3.7, where we cover problems about volumes, areas, things like that, where we put the formula and then we put what is given, what is unknown, and then we solve for the unknown. Okay, now let me do more problems. Now concentrate in problems related to the particle is moving along a curve, and y coordinates decreasing or increasing, and what will happen to the x coordinates, or the other way. Okay, so the relation is given. So this is the relation. Okay, so what is given in this question? We have the point. So we have x equal 8 and y equals 2. That's very clear. This is the point in the curve. Okay. He said the y coordinate is decreasing at the rate of this. When he said decreasing, means dy by dt is a negative value, -3, decreasing. How fast is the s coordinates? So the question is find the x over dt equal what? And we have the relation. What we will do, we differentiate and then substitute. That's it. Yeah, you can make it y equal, or you can do the differentiation right away. So you have, here I have what? Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to t, not x. Be careful. So I have derivative of the first, dx by dt, times the second, plus the first derivative of the second, equal to 0. We notice that y is given, x is given, dy, this is what I'm looking for, and this is given. That's it. Substitute, we just solve it. So I have y, which is 2 dx by dt. X is 8, and dy by dt, so this is minus 8 times 3 minus 24, equal to 0. So the x over dt would be equal to 24 over 2, which is 12. That's it. Since we have the relation, things will go smooth easily. Particle is removing the curve. This is the curve given. The equation is given. Okay. This is the point. So I have x equal -4 and y equals 2. Okay. The y coordinate is decreasing at this rate. So I have dy by dt equal -2. Find the x by dt equal what? Okay. And we have the relation. Now it's easy this time. Square root of -x. So differentiate with respect to t. You get what? dy by dt equal what? 1 over 2 square root of -x. Derivative of this, which is minus dx by dt. Okay. So this is given. This is given. This is what we are looking for. So put the numbers. So I have -2 times, I can multiply this by this, times 2 square root of -4 square root of 4. That will be minus dx by dt. So minus with minus cancelled. So I have dx over dt. This is 2, 8. And so it's increasing at a rate of 8 centimeter per second. Okay, that will be. A particle is moving. Yeah, so I have the relation, the same thing. This is the point. So given x equal 3 and y equal 4, x coordinates changing at this rate, dx by dt equals 2. Find dy by dt. And this is the relation. So we just differentiate with respect to time. what we have? 2x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt is equal to 0. That means what? This is given, this is given, y is also given, and we are looking for this one. So substitute. I have 6 times 2 plus 8 dy by dt equal to 0. So that means dy by dt will be minus 12 over 8 divided by 4 minus 3 over 2. So that will be the answer. Okay. How many points does the rate of change of x equal the rate of change of y, given that this rate is not 0? Yeah, and x and y are functions of t. Okay. So what he want to find the rate of change of y, the rate of change of x equal the rate of change of y. So dx by dt equal dy by dt. And they have this relation, which is x squared plus y squared minus 4x is equal to. Okay. What he want how many points satisfy these two things. Okay. And note this quantity not equal to 0. He said this rate is not 0. Okay. What shall we do? We have the relation. We just differentiate with respect to time. What you will get? You get 2x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt minus 4 dx by dt equal to 0. I know that dx over dt equal dy over dt. Since I have dx, dy, dx, so I'll change this into dx by dt. So I have 2x dx by dt plus 2y dx by dt, since dy dx by dt equal dy by dt minus 4 dx by dt. In other words, I have 2x plus 2y minus 4 times dx by dt equal to 0. Let me write this. What happened? dx by dt. Also, I know this not equal to 0. So we're getting what? We're getting that 2x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. In other words, I'm getting what? Divide by 2, x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. So that means y equal 2 minus x. And I know that the points satisfy this and satisfy this. So I need to solve these two equations. Two unknowns. Solve y equal this. And for sure, the points will satisfy this. And I just solve for x or y, and then I find the other. Solve for x, I plug y in this equation. I'm getting what? X squared plus 2 minus x squared minus 4x equal to 4. Open this, I have x squared plus 4 minus 4x plus x squared minus 4x equal to 4. So 4 cancelled. I have what? 2x squared minus 8x, which is 2x, x minus 4 equals 0. So I have either x equals 0 or x equal 4. X equals 0 or x equal 4. So if x equals 0, what will be y? Y will be 2. If x equals 4, what will be y? Y equal minus 2. So I have the point 0 and 2 and 4 and minus 2. Yeah, it's good to check the x over dt not equal to 0, but I think it's okay. So you have how many points? 2 points. You have 2 points. These are the 2 points. So what's new? Just we differentiate. He give you some related rates, and then you just solve for y and then solve the 2 equations. Yeah. A particle is moving along this hyperbola. It reached the point. This one, I think, is the same question, is it? No, this is 16. This is 8. Same idea. Who cares? Okay. So I have x equal 4, y equals 2. I have dy by dt equal minus 3. Find dx by dt. Find dx by dt. Okay, what is the relation? Xy equal 8. By the way, you can solve this as y equal 8 over x. That will make it easier. So, what you have? You have the differentiate with respect to time. Or you can solve it the way we did before. You just differentiate and then substitute. The same thing. So, I have dy by dt. This is what? 8 over x. So, that will be minus 8 over x squared. Don't forget the x over dt. So this is given. This is given. I want this. So I have what? Minus 3 minus 8 over what? 4 squared, which is 16 dx by dt. So that means, yeah, dx by dt will be equal minus 3 times 16 over minus 8. This is 1, this is 2, minus, so it will be 6, and that will be that. This is the same question exactly. Yeah, so this is 6, no problem. The point moves along this. This is the relation. The y component of this is increasing at this rate. So I have dy by dt. I have dy by dt equal to find dx by dt when x equal 1. And I have this relation. So find dy by dt, differentiate with respect to t. That will be 2 over 3 x minus 1 over 3 dx by dt. Okay. So this is given. X is also given. This one is the unknown. So I have 2 equal 2 over 3, 1 to the power. This is 1, dx over dt. So dx by dt will be what? 2 times 3 over 2, which is 3. That's it. Particle moves in this curve such a way that the y component is increasing at this rate. So dy by dt, dy by dt equals 2. And he said find dx by dt when x equal 4. And what is the relation? Y equal square root of x. So differentiate with respect to t. I have dy by dt 1 over 2 root x dx by dt. Same idea. I have this is given, this is given, this is the unknown. So you have 2, x is 4. So you have 1 over 2 times 2, 1 over 4 dx by dt. So dx by dt will be 8. So it's increasing at this rate, 8 units per second. Okay. Now we'll move to other problems where I need the Pythagorean theorem. Okay. Let us see this graph. We have an airplane going in this direction, flying in a flight path. that will take directly over radar tracking. We have a radar station, so I have an airplane going in this, and I have a radar here. Okay, as shown in this, the distance between the airplane and the radar, he call it S, for sure is decreasing, and decreasing at this rate. So ds by dt is minus 400 when S equal 10. He wants the speed of the plane. And by the way, this distance is 6. Okay. You want to find the speed, it means what? Let me call this x, as in the figure. So I need to find the x by dt, but he need the speed, so I need the absolute value of that. Okay. So from the graph, it's very clear what will be the relation. Pythagorean theorem. I have s square equals 6 square plus x square. Now just differentiate with respect to t. Differentiate with respect to t to get what? To s ds by dt. 6 squared is 0, just a number, equal to x dx by dt. By the way, these two cancelled. Yeah. S is given, ds by dt given. That's it. I don't have x. But I can get x from here. Since what? I have 100 equals 6 squared plus x squared. So x squared will be 100 minus 36, which is 64. So x equal 8. So this is given also. This is what I'm looking for. So we have what? 10 times minus 400 equal 8 dx by dt. So dx by dt will be what? Minus 4,000 over 8, which is minus 500. So it will be the speed, absolute value of minus 500, which is 500, which is this one. Okay. An airplane is flying at an altitude of 6 kilometers over a radar tracking station. The distance between the airplane is decreasing at this rate, 400. When it's equal 10, find the speed of the plane. Yeah, this is the same question. Exactly. So the answer is 500. No need to do it. Okay. An airplane is flying at a altitude of 5 miles and passes directly over a radar station. The distance between the plane and the radar is 10 miles. The radar detects that the distance between the radar is changing at a rate of 240. Okay. This is the other way. This is and the airplane is going this way. And this is the distance. S, this is X, and this is 5. Okay. So I have the relation S square equal 25 plus X square. Okay. What's the information? The distance is 10 miles. The distance between the radar and the plane is changing. So I have the distance between the radar and the plane, which is S. So I have ds by dt equal to 240. And when S equal 10, find dx by dt. Don't forget the absolute value, since you want the speed. Okay. So the same idea, we just differentiate this. I have 2s ds by dt equal to x dx by dt. So these two cancelled. Okay. Now, I need to find x. So this is given, this is given. This is what I want. I want to find x, I'll find it from here. So I have s equal 10, I have 100 equal 25 plus x squared. So x squared equals 75. So x equal what? Square root 3 times 25, which is 5 square root of 3. So this is my x given. So dx by dt will be s ds by dt over x. What is s? S is 240. No, s is 10. Sorry. S is 10 times 240 over 5 square root of 3. Yeah. So this is 2. This is 1. Okay. Yeah. Rationalize. You get what? Uh, yeah, you get 2 times 240 times square root of 3. Because the answer is square root of 3 in the numerator. In the numerator, yes. Over 3. This is 1. This is 80. So it will be 160 square root of 3. And that is the answer. Yeah. Now we have these problems, the ladder problems. Okay. But it needs the Pythagorean theorem. I think I will stop. Oh, then we have the cars. Then we'll stop. Okay. Ladder problem. Okay, what's the idea? You have a vertical wall. You have a ladder 5 meter long. Yeah, rest against the vertical wall. If the bottom of the ladder slides away, the bottom of the ladder, this is the bottom of the ladder, slides in this way at a rate of 1 meter. So let me call this x, let me call this y. Okay. So I have dx by dt equals 1. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down? You want to find this. Find dy by dt when what? When the bottom of the ladder is 3 meters from the wall. This is the wall. Yeah. So when x equals 3. That's the problem. So what is the relation? Very clear Pythagorean theorem. I have 25 equal x squared plus y squared. Differentiate with respect to time. So I have 0 equal to x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt. I can cancel the 2, but don't rush the things. Okay. So x given, dx by dt given, this is what I want. So about y, I can get it from here. So if we did the calculation, I have 25 equal 9 plus y squared. So very clear, y squared equals 16, so y equal 4. So I get y. Now just plug the numbers. So I have 2, x is 3, this is 1, plus 2, actually I don't need the 2 because I can cancel it, times 4 dy by dt equals 0. So dy by dt equal minus 6 over 8, which is minus 3 over 4, and that is the answer. A ladder 20 feet long, leaning against the wall. With the bottom slides away, otherwise the top slide when the bottom is 8 meters from the ground. The same problem, okay? You have a wall. The ladder is 20 feet. If the bottom is slide away, so you have dx by dt equal 3. Find, this is x, this is y. Find dy by dt when the top of the ladder 8 feet from the ground. So when y equal 8. Yeah. Now y equal 8. No problem. What's the relation? 20 square, 400 equal x square plus y square. Differentiate. I have 0 to x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt. What is new? Nothing new. This is given. This is given. This is the unknown. Yeah. This is, I can get it from here. So I have 400 x squared, I don't know. This is what I'm looking for. Plus 64. Yeah. So it will be x square will be 336. Uh-huh. And that is what? Yeah, you can do this. I need 3. That will be 112. 2. I'll give you what? Yeah. It will be 556 over 8, which is 222, or over 7. That give me 8. And this is 8, 1. Oops. Okay. So x will be square root of 3 times 7 times 2 to the power 4, which is 4 square root 21. This is 2 to the 24, not 24, 2 to the power 4. Huh? I have 2 to the power 3. So that will be x. Yeah, it's not a nice number. It's okay. 8 square root of 2 times 3. Y is what? 8 plus 16 dy by dt equals 0. So dy by dt equals to what? Yeah, take this the other way. Minus 24 square root of 21 over 16. Oh, did I do a mistake? Minus square root 21 over 2 should be. Let me check. dx by dt equals 3. dy by dt when the top of the ladder is 8 feet. This is y. You have to find dy. This is 20. 20 squared is 400. X squared plus 64. That will be 336. Yeah, exactly. And this is, sorry. Yeah. This is 357 times 16. 21 times 16. Yeah. 3112. 2. 56. Correct. This is 7 times 8. Okay. So 4 square root of 21. So you have what? 8. 2 times. This is x. 8 square root of 2 times 3 plus 2 times 8, which is 16 divided by dt. So divided by dt equals minus 24 over 16. Yeah. Over 4, this is 6. Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's a mistake somewhere. Okay. Over 4 is 4. Let me say over 8. This is 3. Over 8, this is 2. So it's minus 3 square root 21 over 2. So there is a 3 missing here. The answer is correct. Okay. Let me go to all the exams questions. Ladder problem. Interesting problem. Okay. What they want? The same thing. You have a wall and you have a ladder leaning against the wall. This is 10. Okay. The base of the ladder is pulled away from the wall at the rate of this. Okay. So this is x, this is y. So I have dx by dt equal to over 3. Consider the triangle formed. You want the triangle formed by the side of the house. This, the side of the house, the ladder and the ground. So this triangle. The rate of change of the area of the triangle. So the question is find dA by dT when what? When the base of the ladder is 6 meters from the wall. So when x equals 6. Okay. So what is the area of the triangle? The area will be half the base, which is x, times the height. Okay, so dA by dt will be what? Half, I have derivative of this x, I have dx by dt times y plus x dy by dt as a product rule. Okay, so what is given? This is given, and this is given, but I don't know why. I don't know the dy over dt. Why I can get it easy? Why? Because they have the relation x squared plus y squared equal 100. So if x equals 6, then that means y will be what? 36, 64, so y equal 8. I get y, but I don't have dy over dt. I can get it from this. So it's like two problems in one. So I can get it using this, differentiate. I have 2x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt equal to 0. So I have x, I have 12 dx, I have dx by dt times 2 over 3 plus 2y, which is plus 16 dy by dt. That's equal to 0. Okay. Okay, let us see what will happen. I have this is 1, this is 4. So I have 8 plus 16 dy over dt equal to 0. So dy by dt equals what? Yeah, minus 8 over 16 minus half. So I get this, dy over dt. So I get that. So that means just plug the numbers, dA over dt will be half. Dx over dt is what? 2 over 3. Y is 8. X is what? X is 6 times minus half. That give me half. What we have here? 16 over 3 minus 3, which is minus 9 over 3, which is minus 3. So that give me what? 7 over 3. So I have half times 7 over 3, which is 7 over 6. And that will be the answer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to have long videos. So I have now the cards, which is still Pythagorean theorem, then about the angles. And then we go to the last one, which is similarity of triangles. That will do. So let me stop here. Yeah. And we'll do more problems in the next video. Yeah, you know what? It's only 30 minutes. So let me continue. Let me continue. Sorry for that. Yeah. Car A. Yeah, since we have 4 problems, then I will stop. I will stop with the angles. Yeah. 5 problems. Okay, let me do them quickly. Car A is traveling west at 90 kilometers, and car B is traveling north at this. Both are headed for the intersection. So we have the intersection. Let me do the figure here. And they have car A is traveling west, going in this direction. Okay. And car B is traveling north, and there's another car going in this direction. So this is the speed of the car. A, this is speed, this is A, this is B. Let me call this X, let me call this Y. And they have this. He's asking about this. Let me call it Z. Okay. Now, what is the information? I have dx by dt. Notice one thing. If I consider this is the distance traveled. So as I'm going in this direction, the distance is decreasing. So this will be minus 90. And the same thing here. As I'm going to the intersection, the distance is decreasing. So I have dy by dt equal minus 100. Okay. Find ds by dt and also the dz, we call it z, dz by dt. Since we are going in this direction, so the distance also, this distance is decreasing. So I'm expecting dz by dt to be negative when x equals 60 and y equal 80. Okay. What is the relation? Pythagorean theorem, which is z square equal x square plus y square. Differentiate, I have 2z dz by dt equal 2x dx by dt plus 2y dy by dt. Yeah, I can get rid of these two. Yeah, no need for the two. But let me check what is given. X is given. This is given. This is given. This is given. And this is what I'm looking for. Oh, what about z? I can get z from here. Since z square, x square is what? 60 square, which is 60 times 60 plus 80, 64,000, 6,400, 8 times 8, yeah. And that give me what? So z, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, be careful. This is kilometer, but this is meter. Yeah, be careful. So x equal 60 over 1,000, which is 0.6, 0.06 kilometer. Yeah, be careful with the unit. Y is 80 over 1,000, which is 0.08 kilometer. Yeah, unit problem here. So z square will be equal 0.06 square plus 0.08 square, which is will be 0.1, which is 100 over 1,000, which is, yeah, 0.1. So I get this. Now plug the numbers. So I have 1 over 10 dz by dt. X is what? 6 over 100. Is it? Yeah, 6 over 100. Dx by dt is minus 90 plus y, which is 8 over 100. dy by dt, which is minus 100. If we do the calculation, you'll get this. dz by dt, it will be minus 134, which is this one. Yeah. Do the calculation, do this. I don't think it's difficult. Okay. Now let me do these things. Two chips, A and B, they meet in the ocean. This is the ocean. They meet somewhere. And then chip A is streaming south. And the other one is streaming west. Look, at this time, the distance traveled, because they meet there and then they will start counting them. The distance will increase. So this is X, or this is X, and this is Y. And this is what we're looking for. Call it C. Okay. So I have dx by dt, because the distance traveled will increase as I'm going in this direction, will be 15. And dy by dt equal 20. What he want? he won't find dz by dt when t equal 2. When t equal 2. Okay. So I have z squared. This is the relation. Differentiate. Okay. Yeah. So this is given. This is given. This is what I want. So what is x and y? The 2 can cancel. Huh? We can cancel the 2. No worries. Okay. How to find x and y? He said t equal 2. So if the speed is 15 and after 2 hours means what? X will be 2 times 15, which is 30. Since I'm looking, this is t equals 0. This is my starting point. And y will be what? 2 times 20, which is 40. So after 2 hours, they will take 40 miles in this direction and 30 miles in this direction. Okay, so I have now x and y. So also I can get z through this. I have z square will be equal 30 square plus 40 square, which I know that will be 50. 100 square root. Yeah, that implies in z equal 50. 3, 4, 5, this triangle. So plug the numbers. I have 50 dz by dt, which is I'm looking for. What is x? We say this is 30 dx by dt 15 plus this is what 40 times 20. So that give me what? Yeah, 30 times 25, 450 plus here I have what? 8,000. Is it? This is 45, 800. So that will be what? 0, 5, 12. Okay. All right. So dz by dt equal this by 50. This is 0, 0. This is what? 25. Yeah. This will be 25. What is our answer? Yeah. Okay. A piece of land is shaped like a right triangle. Piece of land, okay, shaped like a right triangle. Okay, we have somebody here. Yeah, let me graph it. Okay, we have a right triangle here and there. This is the right triangle. Okay, two people start at the right angle. Start here. Angle with triangle at the same time and walk at the same speed. So their speed is the same. So this is x. This is will be x. Okay, along the two different legs of the triangle. This leg and this leg. Okay. If the area triangle formed by the positions of the two people and their starting point is changing at this. So I have this triangle. I have dA by dt, dA, this is the area. dA by dt will be equal to 4. Then how fast are the two people moving when they are 5 meters from the right angle? So he said find dx by dt, dx by dt, not dA. You want the speed of the two people when x equal 5. Okay, so what is the area? Half the base, which is x, times the height, half x squared. That's the area. Yeah, that is just calculation. So dA by dt would be equal to what? To x dx by dt. Okay. This is given. X is given. This is what I'm looking for. So you have 4 equal sorry, this is not 2. Yeah. When you differentiate this, it will be 2 over 2 times x. So x dx over dt. So 4 equal 5. And this is what I am looking for. So dx by dt will be equal 4 over 5, which is 0.8, which is this one. Yeah. Yeah, let me stop. Yeah, then let me stop. I'll try to do more problems in the next video. Yeah, I think enough. Let me stop the recording. Thank you.